All right. So, video two, we're going to take a look at actually setting the assessments up. We've went over creating the team tests in video one, and so we're going to create a new assessment. The first thing to notice is you have some options down here under the assessment tab. You can create a new blank test, or you can copy an existing test. You can create a new quick test key that's without the questions. So that's traditionally kind of what we've been using in CFB, and then we can create a new test from a zip file. Um, there are very few programs that this works well for, so I'd stay away from this option. But one good option is to copy from an existing test, especially if you know you've already got one or you had a test last year that was built, and you're like, well, I'm going to pull some of those questions. I just want to change the test around a little bit. When you copy from an existing test, it'll pull up several different options. It'll pull up some district interim assessments, my teacher test, as well as campus based assessments. So you can then pull from an individual test and it'll just pull that test directly over for you. And then you can start editing. But for today's example, we'll just be creating a new blank test. And so you'll want to title that test, whatever it is. So I'm just going to title it here Sample Biology 1. Um, check 2. Then you'll want to connect your content or subject, as well as primary grade level. Traditionally speaking, our elementary and middle school grades all go into the specific grade, but secondary, because it'll have students from 9th, 10th, and 11th grade, would just go into the secondary category. You can see here that teacher test is already populated. And then you can set what you want your performance levels to be. And usually just go with a scale like that. Of course, you can set those to the specific passing standards on the STAR test, which are provided on the performance chart. And last but not least, we've got to add our course. So we're going to add in high school science, and then we're going to make a biology test, and then we're going to generate that test. All right, so that's step two, and then the next video we'll go into each one of these tabs up here and how to complete the process of creating a test.